So here we are in the car, getting ready to head to Orem, Utah, where one of my adult kids lives. They called me the other day and told me that they were driving down the freeway and the car died. And they jump-started it and got it back to where they're living, but now it's dead, and the battery's fairly new in it, so I grabbed an alternator and we're headed down there to see what's going. We're headed down there to see what's going on with this car, and we'll bring you along for the ride and show you what we figure out. So stay tuned. 1995 Geo Prism. I've currently got my charger hooked up and a 100-foot cord going clear over to the front of the building. She's saying that she's a dead battery, but this battery says that it was new. Y'all see that? 7 of 22 down in there. So, man, you ought to get longer than that out of a battery. So it's dead. It's completely dead. But I'm getting 12.7 on my meter across the battery, which is weird. So we're gonna sit here and let it charge. I'm gonna see if I can bring it to life and test the output of the old alternator, the greasinator sitting there. And we'll go from there before I go buy a battery. Well, I believe we have determined that it's a bad battery. My battery charger says it's bad, so I took it out so I'd have the core. We went over to O'Reilly, not a sponsor, and bought a battery and had them test the old one. They says it's bad as well. So here's hoping, because that alternator's a pain in the butt to change. So we're headed back with the battery now. I'll throw it in and we'll see what we got. So I'm sitting here in my car waiting for the wife to come out of a store, and the mountains are just beautiful down here in Orem, Utah. Let me turn this camera. I don't know if you can really see that in these GoPros, but it's super close here in my vantage point, and 800 South and State Street here in Orem, looking at Timpanogos. It's pretty cool. Even out this window here, the view is pretty awesome. Anyway, thought that was worth sharing. See that? Okay, so we put a new battery in it. New battery's showing good. Show the results. Okay. Then I wanted to test the alternator. So we grab the output of the alternator and the ground on the engine. We got 14.8, so alternator's still working. Battery was the problem. Good to go.